Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be checking out the MK2 Carbine here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So of course guys, welcome back to a brand new Modern Warfare video here on the channel, and that's the thing, for a lot of my recent videos, I've been doing best class setups, so for this video, I wanted to do something a little bit different, switch it up, and I originally planned on playing Infected. However, unfortunately Infected wasn't added into the game today at the time me making this video, even though Infinity Ward said it would be. However, nonetheless, it has been confirmed Infected will be coming out sometime this week, so once it does, I will be covering a video on it. So with all that said, again, I want to do something a little bit different for today's video. So that's to come, I will be checking out the MK2 Carbine, which if you guys didn't already know is a marksman rifle and is the only lever action rifle in this game, and it is a lot of fun to use. I was using it a little bit earlier today, and I'm not gonna lie, I was doing pretty well. However, as you guys can see over here, I'm only level 9, so I'm not high enough rank to actually warrant a best class setup. So with that said, what we'll be doing in this video is using the MK2 Carbine, seeing exactly how well we can do, and getting some overall pretty nice gameplay. And on a side note, if you guys are wondering the class setup that I will be using, here is it right now. Of course, for my primary, I will be using the standard variation of the MK2, as well as for my secondary, I will be using the Desert Eagle, just so that way I have a fighting chance if I have to switch over to my secondary weapon and finish off an opponent that I wasn't able to hit with my MK2. For my perk setup, I will be using the standard Scavenger, Hardline, and Battle Hardened. For my lethal, I will be using the C4, as well as my tactical is going to be Sim Shot. Now that's the thing, I don't have too many attachments unlocked on this weapon. However, the ones that I will be using are the Flash Guard, the Mini Reflex Sight, as well as Sleight of Hand. Also guys, if you go on to enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe for more Modern Warfare content. Also, of course, this is another response to the hashtag CarnageHRC, so if you guys haven't already, make sure you comment that hashtag down below in the comment section. It would be very much appreciated. So yeah, now that I got the intro out of the way, I will see you when I join up into my first game. And alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our first game. This time, we will be playing a standard match of Kill Confirmed here on Shoot House. So with all that said, let's go ahead and see exactly how well we can do in this game. Now I think what I will be doing in today's video is first playing a little bit of Shoot House, then we'll be switching over to Ground War, because some of you guys watching may think that this is absolute suicide that I'm using the MK2 on Shoot House. However, I'm kind of the opposite with that, and that's just because alright, took him out with a headshot. Whenever I'm using weapons like the MK2, the Kar98K, or if I'm sniping or something like that, I always like to play Shoot House, or a very small and fast-paced map, and that's just because the main issue that I find when using these weapons is I don't really get that many kills if I am playing normal multiplayer, because I don't run into a lot of people, and the only people that I do run into, they're using fully automatic assault rifles and some machine guns. So I know it may sound a little bit crazy, however, I prefer the smaller maps and more fast-paced ones when I'm using marksman rifles and sniper rifles. However, with that said, I do plan on switching over to Ground War pretty shortly, just to play something a little bit different, because ever since the Shoot House 24/7 playlist came back, that's really been the only thing that I've been playing in videos. Alright, took him out, and who knows, I might even modify this class setup, but of course we're going to have to see. It looks like there are going to be a lot of people over there, so we do have to be pretty careful. Alright, took him out. Because at least for myself, I'm a very fast-paced player, so that's like most of the times I use fully automatic assault rifles, submachine guns, and all kinds of things like that. So using the MK2 is a little bit odd, because on one hand, I want to rush, I want to play aggressively, and I want to get a lot of kills. However, on the other hand, I have to keep in mind that I'm using a marksman rifle, and more specifically, a lever action marksman rifle, so that really means I need to stick back a little bit more. Alright, took him out. However, that's one reason why I really like using the MK2. Alright, took him out with the C4, okay. And that's just because, similar to the Kar98K, this weapon is kind of a mix between an assault rifle and a sniper rifle, and I find that really cool. And for a lot of the marksman rifles, that's a pretty good analogy, especially for the Kar98K as well as the MK2. Alright, took him out through the smoke, okay. If there were a scale between an assault rifle and a sniper rifle, the MK2 acts a lot more like an assault rifle than a sniper rifle, and then if you compare that to the Kar98K, which performs a lot more like a sniper rifle than an assault rifle, and then, well, you have the EBR-14, which is basically just the M14. Also guys, if you would like to, feel free to comment down below what are your thoughts on the MK2, as well as what are your overall thoughts on the marksman rifle category. and we took him out just before he was able to blow us up with the C4. Not gonna lie, that was pretty close. And alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our second game, and this time, we will be switching it up and playing a standard match of ground war here in Divorce District. And speaking of switching things up, I decided to change around this class setup a little bit, being that I put on a new barrel, as well as I swapped out the red dot sight to the Viper reflex sight. So yeah, we have some improvements going on this weapon, and I'm probably gonna die right here. However, you know what? Wait a second. Alright, it looks like I'm in control of this vehicle now. And just don't mind me going by. Okay, this thing's a tank. Alright, took him out. Now we're really far behind enemy lines. Everyone wants to kill me. And we have a personal UAV. And an actual UAV. Okay, we were doing really well over there. Not gonna lie, hijacking that truck worked out really well. Wait a second. Okay, my teammate took him out. That's kind of disappointing. That's gonna be a long shot. Okay, it looks like switching to ground war was a really good idea, honestly. And the reason why, and that's ground war, and more specifically Divorce District, has a lot of those medium range engagements where the MK2 really excels. Because since of course this weapon is a lever action marksman rifle, it means that, as mentioned before, it kind of bridges the gap between an assault rifle and a sniper rifle. Yeah, you're not going on that helicopter. Although, sadly, it looks like I'm not going to be using it either. And the thing that's awesome about these ground war maps is they have a lot of those medium range engagements where an assault rifle starts to become a little underpowered. However, a sniper rifle is a little bit overkill. And that's where this weapon really starts to shine, because I can outgun sniper rifles. However, I can also stick back a little bit more and take out people using assault rifles without getting absolutely mowed down. And also, let's call on this UAV. And wait a second, there's a helicopter. And let's just get right out of here. Wait a second. Let's see if we can get a couple kills over here, because I see them. Now the question is, do they see me? Well, apparently one of them did. No, what are you doing? Well, this thing's unflyable now. Yeah, that's kind of a shame. Alright, we took out that person in his spawn. Okay. I mean, he's probably not too happy about that. So yeah guys, as of course we're going to be ending off this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn post notifications so that way you guys will not miss an upload from me. So yeah, as of course gonna be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.